time to Wanderlust want to wake up, smiling no more.
Hey Google, time.
It's 8:42 a.m.
Good fucking morning. It is going to be a very interesting day today. And I'm not sure that I am ready, but that's just kind of how the wind goes. And it goes wherever it takes us on a 45-hour train, a 9-hour bus ride, and an 18-hour camp out in a bus stop, or an 8-hour camp out in a bus stop, a 10-hour camp out in a train station. That's kind of the agenda for the next couple days. Oh boy. Well, it's probably not the healthiest breakfast, but I mean, it's fucking pizza. What could. Probably should warm it up though. Well, it might not be ranch, but it is very much the next best thing. Some pure white mozzarella cheese. I guess it's the symbolism that matters. And hopefully my stomach doesn't hate me for eating this later. Also, no, for the record, I do not support the pizza and what happened to it. I find it funny in retrospect, but do not support what happened at all. You see, I planned on getting up at 10 o'clock, but because of how chaotic it's been, how nuts, I instead got up about 9:30. I've been awake longer. I've actually been awake most of the night, but a lot of it was resting, and a lot of it was interspersed with periods of sleep, which is more than I can say from Megaplex and BLFC, which, if memory is not failing me, last year, both of those cons, I did not sleep the night before. So, even if it was only for an interspersed couple of hours, at least I did get some actual sleep. Then again, I'm going to be traveling a lot longer this time, and I have the mega overnight I have to make sure I'm ready for. So, in that time frame, I've got to eat, which I've sort of already done. I'll probably get something else, something like actually food. Probably 9 o'clock, I will get in the shower. It'll probably take me about half an hour to shower, take care of my hair, do all the whole shebang, and then pack up my stuff. That'll be 10 o'clock. No, I'll be 9 o'clock. Oh my God, I really didn't think this through. I'm gonna have some dead time. I know I want to make a run over to the local store real quick, just to get a new mask because I wasn't able to hunt down my Megaplex one. And maybe I'll pick up a few other things, but after that, I just have a half an hour walk down to the bus station. From there, my bus doesn't leave until 1:30, but I want to be there at like 1 o'clock, so yeah, I actually have some time to kill. Oh man. Last two things I have to pack, and the calendar moving forward. Nope. I require this. I require this. Good and well has served me good this far in life. And since I don't have the exact same luggage systems as a flight, instead of my laptop bag and what is now broken drawstring, I have opted for my backpack, which will work in this scenario and has actually offered ample room because everything I have is in there and I still have plenty of room for more. And the cats cannot leave it alone, apparently. It's going to make traveling a lot less chaotic because I'll be able to rest my freaking head when I'm sitting on buses and trains. I've seen the trains, but I still don't know how comfortable they're going to be. And then arguably I have the most important thing, even more important than my phone, which is impressive. That being said, I don't want to jinx it. Please, 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 don't let my phone break this time. I'm going to miss you, Claw, and you're probably going to miss me a shit ton too. I'm going to come home and y'all are going to pounce me like a fucking Great Dane. I can now film with one hand. What an amazing upgrade. Shower time. So the thing is, this is going to be the only full shower I'm going to have
for like the next 2.5, 3 days because of all the traveling. I'm gonna get opportunities to kind of like, you know, wipe myself down, but this is the only full shower I'm gonna get until I get to Reno, which is really disgusting to think about. So, means lots of deodorant, shaving, pretty much everything. That's the whole enchilada. So yeah, once I strain it, you can see how ungodly long this hair is. When I get back, one of the first thing I'm doing is getting a cut, getting it back to like here or here. It's not all the way down my fucking neck. So it is currently about 11, a little past 11. I'm gonna start wrapping the rest of my packing up. And then I'm gonna see if possibly I can get an Uber to the bus stop, if that's still an option. I'm fairly certain it's not, which means I'm gonna have to walk there on my own, 1.5 miles minimum. Although I do have to stop by the store real quick, so obviously, yeah, that'll be a stop. But that's kind of that plan. I'll let you know once I have the rest of the details. Go ahead and pack it right there. And then that is everything in this ginormous pit of a backpack. Everything just barely fits. Hopefully that won't be an issue on the way back. If it is, at least I got plenty of room in this thing, but for here, sweet jeez. That is as tight and as heavy as it's gonna get. Perfect. And so we are hitting the road a little bit earlier than I anticipated, but it's better to get to the stop early. First, I'm stopping by the store, which is just a few more blocks. And then from there, I'm just gonna keep heading all the way to the stop. So, only a few blocks in, and my left arm's already starting to get kind of numb. It's gonna be a long walk, but that's why I want to get there early, so I have a moment to chill before I have to start dealing with the bus. Okay. Masks, because I'm gonna need one for the con. The cheapest charger they had, of course, USB-C, because I need one for my batteries. It's pink and bedazzled and be a lot of fun, and I guess. And then I got a Powerade because Lord knows I'm gonna need it if I'm making that long of a walk. So I'm probably gonna chill for a moment, chug through this thing, and make my way onward. And hopefully it truly only is a 30-minute walk, because otherwise this is gonna be not very pleasant. So I probably drank about half of it. I've learned my lesson on these before. Don't go all at one go, because you're gonna feel like crap, specifically your stomach. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. Definitely was refreshing, feels a lot better. So I'm gonna get on the road, start walking down. Hopefully it's not too chaotic and I can sit down. I don't think there's a bench there. Maybe there will be. I'll go ahead and pop open, probably finish it by then. And then I'll sit around and wait for the bus. Honestly, I'm really the thing I'm the most anxious for is the bus stop, because that's gonna be a very long time with no rest. But hey, that's what streaming stuff's for, so I got some visitors, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. So I am about halfway there. My arm got sore, so I swapped out for the other one. Thankfully, it's just straight onward. And hopefully this trip doesn't get too brutal. On the bright side, the walk I'm gonna have to make in Chicago to get to the train station is only gonna be about a 10-minute walk. Well, I'm definitely feeling more than just the dreamlike state of everything right now. I had to take a spot about halfway through because, my God, I am fucking tired. Oh my, sorry, I'm sweating so much my eyes are getting salt in them and they're irritating. Long COVID is not gonna make this trip easy, but That's why I'm doing it, for everybody I love, everybody I want to see, Luna, Kid, literally everybody. And I am really excited. Well, I gotta try and find out where the bus stop is, but I gotta admit, that's a pretty cool car. Expecting to see shit like that in the car show. Of course, I gotta figure out where this bus stop is, because all I'm seeing is an empty parking lot. So, yeah, to be completely honest with you, I'm not seeing anything that clearly says Greyhound bus stop, which is kind of what I was expecting. It's not a station here, it's a stop, but not really anything to denote it. It's just kind of a big empty parking lot. I mean, obviously there's businesses over there, but parking lot's a lot bigger than most people that come here. Like, they don't usually fill nearly half of this up. But it's saying, like, right here, even though there's nothing, like, nada. Which is why I wanted to come early, because if I miss this bus, the whole trip's a bust. And I really don't want that to happen. I'm pretty sure everybody else really doesn't want that to happen. So I got about an hour. I'll ask around if I need to. Obviously, there's a bunch of businesses. I'm sure they get people here that come here often saying, hey, where's the Greyhound? Hey, where's the Greyhound? Or maybe they see it on a daily basis. Who knows? The rest of the walk was pretty brutal, but I think that's because until I was about 75% of the way, it was like all uphill. And then it started going downhill, and it was still a little brutal, but it was manageable. I feel like crap, and I don't know. I'm gonna collect my bearings, check online, then go from there. So I did look, and boarding time's supposed to be 1:10, so it should be here soon. And thus knowing that, it's probably going to be here within the next 10-15 minutes, my anxiety goes rampant, because if I don't start seeing it, then I'm going to go oh shit mode and be totally concerned that it's not here, or that I missed it, or that it's late, or that it's not coming, or something really unpleasant. So I was told by a really nice lady that it's actually going to be up here, nowhere near all the buildings back there. Because she had a friend, I really need a new suitcase. She had a friend that came through, and they dropped her off up here. And so she probably just saved me a stupidly mad dash. So aside from that, I just checked on the official app how long, well, this is actually not quite Greyhound, it's a partner of theirs, and I checked on the app to see how long the bus is going to be, and it looks like it's running about 10 minutes late, which means it makes sense why it's not here yet, and I still got about 10 more minutes. Hopefully it's not too late though, because when you start getting too late, you start overlapping buses. Not only getting on and getting on another one is a pain in the butt, but you don't want to end up missing your next one. Thankfully I only have 2 transfers. Only one of these buses makes the route per day. So if I get stuck, I am once again screwed, because my train leaves at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Traveling can never be simple, is it?
Kalamazoo?
Yeah, I'm going all the way to Chicago, but
Okay,
yeah.
I just need to know because it's the end of the line, Kalamazoo. Okay.
And do I just put this on here?
Yes. That's where you get off and
Yep.
transfer, do whatever you want to do.
Yep.
We ain't going to going to go by fast, and everybody who has to connect with the Chicago bus, I want to reiterate this now so we don't have to go through a big rigmarole in Kalamazoo. You will not miss your connection buses. We are down 15 minutes. It is by regulation that we all have to wait at least 15 minutes in order if a new bus or if a bus is running behind. So don't worry, you will make a connection to the Chicago bus. Any more questions, I can call my dispatch if I can't answer them for you, but definitely sit back and relax and don't worry about the time. We'll definitely make it there. Thank you for riding with Indian Trails.
We'll be honest that lowered some of my anxiety. Thankfully the bus is pretty empty too, so I don't have to worry too much about recording or just doing my own thing. I got plenty of space. Well, you heard the lady. We are several hours away, so I'm going to go ahead, turn off my camera for a bit, plug in my charger, and we should be all set to go. We are approaching Grand Rapids. Not too much further, and we'll be sitting big city skylines, at least by Michigan standards. So we are getting close to Grand Rapids. We should be pulling in any moment now. The environment's starting to change, obviously, so we're going to have the big skyline by Michigan standards, of course. On the bright side, I don't think I'm actually transferring buses as much as I am drivers, but I should be ready just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and pack up and start getting stuff together. Going down's never a lot of fun.
All right, we have reached the Grand Rapids Terminal with 5 minutes to remain. On time. All right, 5 minutes to remain on time for those who are proceeding to Kalamazoo. Please allow the Grand Rapids riders to get out first. And you guys can get out and stretch out, smoke at the very corner. When we turn in, you will see some stairs if you need to go smoke. And we're leaving out 3 o'clock if we can. So just get back, do what you got to do, and come right back, please. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody, this is the same speech, just a little bit shorter. We're headed to Kalamazoo.
It's definitely getting greener.
Here, everyone exits. Get your things from underneath the bus and exit out, and just wait for your next bus to come. I do appreciate all my original riders that were patient, and thank you so much for riding with Indian Trails. We appreciate it. All right, guys, everyone knows that everybody's getting off, right?
Yep.
I forgot.
I know somebody gonna say that.
I was just joking.
Getting off.
Nope. This one. No one right there. This one? Yep.
Thank you again.
Damn. Damn. I was not expecting this. Oh, I know where I want to sit. Yeah, I'm on the Chicago bus. Oh man, poor soul. is why I don't rely on buses a whole lot. Because unfortunately, they aren't very reliable. That being said, man, I should turn this way to get some better light. So I have a couple hours to kill. I do want to ration my power because I don't see any outlets around here. But that being said, it is very nice, and although it's very wooden, it does look pretty comfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and unwind. Might do a small update once I figure stuff out. Like I figure out what station the bus is gonna be at, and baggage tags and all that wonderful stuff. So anyway, thank you, and I will see you soon enough. That's not very optimal, is it? Flawless. Mix it up so it turns into lemonade. Should be all set. This is one of the things I'm bringing back from last year. I'm trying not to spend any excess money on food. I do have some rations, they're just not particularly great. So I'm probably just gonna hold on to my battery for as long as I can, because I want to save the external batteries for the stream tonight, because I know there's no outlets there except in the bathroom. So I'm gonna charge my phone as much as I can, do this stream, and then keep going as long as I can. But once my big battery craps out, I'll probably stop, because I do need to have some battery in the morning, obviously. First look at an Amtrak. Get an idea what the train looks like. That's the coach class. So bus is currently on its way from Battle Creek. It'll be here about 40 minutes. My hair is already starting to go nuts. Kind of the plan is, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick before, because I won't have to use it on the bus. Those there are pretty nasty. And I am feeling really tired, which is actually a good thing in this case, because I want to try and sleep on the bus from, where are we? Kalamazoo to Chicago. It's only about 2 hours, so it's not gonna be like a whole night's rest or anything, but it's gonna be amazing compared to the long journey that is going to be ahead. Yeah, probably once again I'm going to put my hat on when I sleep. Easily not a whole lot. And I'm honestly hoping these buses stay really light on people too, because the fewer the people, the more comfortable it is. It's all just starting to get a lot windier, so it'll be a lot more comfortable, a lot less chaotic. Although if this doesn't give shit away, I don't know what does. Driver is way more of a hard ass, for sure. Everybody was a mob guy, slowly gotten centered and sent to the back of the line. Very business, almost military. Because we have the long trip tonight, at least the power outlets work, so I'm going to be charging my phone. Not going to be a lot of recording because I'm going to be passed out, but I'll let you guys know once we get to Chicago. And you know, if I wake up earlier. I'm playing music out of speaker. Like a big one. And I'm probably going to have to listen to that to the whole trip. Unless the driver tells him no, not to. Again, he's been a real hard ass. He's not the only one. Very sexually energized song for a public bus.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Benton Harbor. Estimate time of arrival, we're going to put that right at about 8:35. Now, to the individuals who have just joined us here in Kalamazoo, let me just very quickly welcome you aboard Greyhound Local Service, Schedule 4459 to downtown Chicago. My name is Jesse Gandy, and I will be your operator. Your cell phone conversations are to be private, kept between you and whomever it is that you may be chatting with on your cell, and not to be shared with those of us who are riding along with you. Now, all audio devices such as CD or DVD players or smartphones with audio capability, and that would also include video chats, must be listened to with headset or earbud in your volume. Now, any violation of these rules and regulations that I've stated would result in your immediate removal from this coach.
So I'm genuinely struggling trying to sleep, so I'm gonna kind of just try and stick it out, keep my head down, at least rest a little bit. But might just have to stick it out through the night. It's not the pleasant or the most optimal way to do things, especially how tired I am. But that might be the way to live it alone. I'd be less on the if he was doing that at the station. Of course, people would probably talk to him there, but I'm waiting for the driver to say something because I know he's gonna. You know how I was talking about it? It's probably the bus driver hasn't said anything yet. Also, we have officially left Michigan, welcome to Illinois, one of several states we'll be passing through. And the other one on the bus, though. It's really douchey demeanor. It just follows the rule, it's not too bad. Maybe they just take action later. Struggling to sleep, not related to that, just in general, but I'm still gonna try, so. If not, I'll make it. Something happened.
Respectful person to each human being I meet on the planet. Let's try and be respectful to each other on this coach. Now, whoever was doing that knew good and well that wasn't working. Let's try everybody to get to Chicago.
It's most plenty of people are asleep currently. Unfortunately, that's not luxury I've had. So, we are about 30 minutes out. We're on the outskirts. Probably gonna be hitting the city probably about 10-15 minutes. It's gonna be a freakishly long night. So, hopefully this stream will keep me awake. Hopefully the bus Union Station will be nice, bright. That's gonna be a real short list because honestly, I think if I get some food and I'm streaming, I'll be fine for the next couple hours. It's starting to get a really bad freaking headache. I don't know if it's because I'm having slept or what's going on, but my head is starting to hurt like a motherfucker. I'm not probably dealing with that all night.
So now, don't do that no more. That's all I'm gonna say. And
Not the
the
guy that's
individual knows
music.
who I'm talking to because your music was all through this bus. I don't like to get involved with security on silly things because it becomes too time consuming. Not for me, but for the process. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be our final stop, downtown Chicago.
Yeah, it seemed like a mean guy, but clearly does not follow rules.
Situation, just to let you know that the event and the noise that was happening, it wasn't that it was not seen or heard. Again, it goes to the level of us addressing a situation that is in dire need of being addressed. So I want everyone to be aware that we are being watched, and that if that was something of a more serious situation, the reaction and how it would have occurred and played out would have been far, far different than me just making a statement regarding someone playing their music or whatever, their music loud on their phone or DVD or whatever they were listening to.
You know, there's any more comments about that? Like the guy just done kick him off right here. So I know some drivers that'd be like that. Some I've had in the past. Big old downtown over there.
Just a couple of seconds. Once again, I'm going to ask each and every one, if you would please remain seated until I pull the coach completely to the terminal and brought it to a complete stop. Wouldn't want anyone to stumble and fall this close to ending this portion of your travel. You got it? Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
And I'm mistaking that for anybody else. Finding a place to sit is gonna take some effort. It didn't take me very long to find a homeless person trying to solicit stuff from me. He's on his way out, I think. Asked me if I had like rolls of paper or something. But I have no idea. It's gonna be interesting being stuck here for the next while. So yeah, we are sitting at about 9:30. I just ordered some Taco Bell because it's gonna be a long night. I have a splitting headache, but I just took some ibuprofen, so hopefully it should go away soon. Definitely no shortage of people here. Estimates anywhere from 50 to 100. And I wonder if it's going to stay like that through the whole night or what's going to happen. I'm going to be stuck here for quite a while, and I'm going to be honest. The next 18 hours are going to be absolute hell. Not going to look fun back on this part of the trip. I should be set to stream as long as I want. Only possible situation where that won't occur is when I have to get up to get my food, assuming they want me to go outside, and somebody takes it. Sitting here was my first choice, but basically every seat in the station is taken. And then I saw the outlet, and I'm like, yep, that's an opportunity. Not sure how happy I am sitting on the floor. I mean, probably pretty comfy compared to that. At least I can like slouch, lay down a little bit. But it's gonna be a long, long night. Yeah. Trying trying to sell me some perfume or something for $10. Just told him I don't have any cash, stuck between one place and another. Honestly, I can barely understand him.